Hi everyone, I'm Aliza, and today I'm going to take you through a full body workout using just paper plates as gliders. You really only need 2 paper plates. I have 4, a set for my feet, a set for my hands. I have smaller hands, so these work. Most people have bigger hands, bigger plates might feel a little bit better. Also, I have a yoga mat out. You can use any exercise mat, or you can have no mat at all and just have a towel handy. Also, you might notice I don't have any music playing because I don't want to get sued or get my video taken down. So I highly recommend you play some kind of motivating, upbeat music, whatever is going to keep you going and keep you motivated. So we'll get started in tabletop on all fours. Have your hand gliders somewhere handy towards the front of your mat. And then bring your hands underneath your shoulders, fingers spread wide, knees apart underneath your hips. And we'll start to warm up the spine with some cat and cow. Inhale for cow pose, draw your tailbone up. Slowly arch your back, let your belly fall, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat pose around, tuck your chin, your tailbone, press your mat away, dome your upper back. Inhale, cow pose, slowly arch. Exhale, cat pose, slowly round. Do one more together. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And then come back to center. Come up to all fours. Scooch up more towards the front of your mat. Bring your hands onto your hand gliders. And then from here, extend your left leg out long in front of you. If having the plate under your hand is a little bit unstable for you or does not feel stable, optional. Totally just reach your hand out in front. Bring your right hand onto your glider. Inhale. And your exhale, send your right arm underneath your left. Inhale, come back. Exhale, extend. Beautiful. Keep it going. You can speed it up a little bit. And let's do one more. This time, hold at the bottom and come all the way down to thread the needle. You can use your towel underneath your head so you don't have to have your head on the floor. And just give yourself a few breaths here to stretch out your upper back and the back of your right shoulder. And if you press your left hand to the floor a little bit more, you can feel a little bit of your lat muscles and the sides of your back underneath your armpits turn on. Have another breath here. And then gently come back to center, and we'll switch it out. This time, extend your right arm out long, with or without the plate. Inhale. Exhale, send your left arm under your right. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, extend out. Keep it going. Last one. This time, hold here. Same option to put the towel under your head. Breathe. And if it feels okay, press into your right hand. Pull your shoulder back. Feel that same activation underneath your armpit. One more breath. And then inhale, come back up. Come back up to all fours. Inhale. And then on your exhale, send your right arm out in front of you. Stay for your inhale, find length. And then exhale, pull it back. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull back. Keep it going. Feel your low abs start to turn on. And then option to stay with just the arms, or option to add in the opposite leg for bird dog. Kick through your heel, level your hips. Inhale, extend your arm. Exhale, pull everything in. Round through your spine like cat pose. Bring your knee in towards your chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull in. Beautiful. Keep it going. Keep your belly, your rib cage pulled in. It can be tempting to want to sink into your low back. Keep it supported. You're here for just 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Come back to your table. We'll start on the left arm, just the arm. Extend out. Inhale. Exhale. Pull it back in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw in. One more with just the arm. Option to keep the arm or add in your leg for bird dog. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in. Keep it going. Keep your belly, your ribs drawing in to support your low back. Little smile helps too. You're here for 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Come back to center. Press back to a child's pose. Wiggle back a little further onto your mat. Let your head rest down. Breathe. On your inhale, press up to all 4s. Exhale, downward facing dog. Curl your toes under. Send your hips back. Press through the L of your hand. Press your mat away. Soften your knees as much as you need to maintain length in your spine. Maybe pedal out your feet. Just find whatever feels good to start to warm up and stretch through your hamstrings or the backs of your legs. And on your inhale, look towards your hands. Exhale, walk your hands back towards your feet for ragdoll pose. Have your feet apart, hips with distance or wider. Soften your knees and just hang. Feel good to grab elbows here. Find a little sway. Just allow your spine to decompress. And you can shake out your head or nod your head yes. Have an inhale. And exhale. Release your hands down. Bring your feet in a little more and then slowly roll up to standing. 1 vertebra at a time. Beautiful. And then once you're up, we'll get into your legs. So for this next part, you'll just need 1 glider underneath your feet. And we'll start with your right leg on your mat. Have your left ball of your foot on the glider. Inhale, and on your exhale, glide your foot back, and then send your weight back, 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 back. Maintain your knee over your ankle, and slowly, softly, just tap your knee without slamming it down. Bring it back up, and extend back out. Beautiful. Keep this going. And it's okay if your knee doesn't fully tap every single time. The idea of that is to keep your weight going back, to keep your knee over your ankle, and to get that lunge at the bottom. Keep your belly pulling up and in to stabilize your spine. Stay with your breath. Stay strong. And we'll go just a little bit faster. Bring it back. Up. Back and up, back and up, back and up. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. This time, hold it back. Keep your knee hovering just a few inches off the floor. I like to bring hands to heart center. Gives me a little stability, something to do with my hands. And then we'll pulse it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide it back up. And we'll switch out your legs. All right. This time, have your right foot on the mat, or left foot rather, on the mat. Bring your plate under your right foot. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, glide it back. Take your time. Find that slight tap of your knee. Bring it up. Bring it back. Keep it going. Stay tall in your spine, strong in your core. Keep breathing. Keep it going. Slow and steady. And then maybe you pick up the pace a little bit. We'll sit back and up. Back and up. Back and up. Back and up. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time, hold it back. Hover your knee off the floor. Option for hands to heart. We pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up and shake it out. I'm gonna roll up my mat just once so I have some space. And we'll get into some lateral movement with the legs, getting into your inner thighs a little bit more. So this time, start with your plate under your left foot. Right foot is your base. And then come into a little squat. Have an inhale. Extend your leg out long. Keep your hips working back, so your knee isn't going past your toes. Exhale, pull it back in. Beautiful. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull it up. Beautiful. So extend, pull it up. Extend, pull it up. You stand up, the top, giving you a little bit of a release. Keep it going. Stay with your breath. Keep your core engaged. Support your spine. Stay lifted through your chest rather than collapsing at the bottom. Feel your glutes start to work. I feel it in my hamstring of my right leg a lot. All right, last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time to pull it back. Come back into your squat. Keep your heel lifted. Keep breathing. Hold. Feel your heart beating in your chest. If you're like me, most likely it's sped up. Have another breath here. And then we'll pulse it out. Pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Other leg. This time left foot is your base. Bring your glider onto your right foot. Start in your squat position. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale, pull it back in. Extend, pull in. Inhale, exhale. Keep it going. Keep your hips going back as you extend the leg. So you're getting kind of a squat action in your stabilizing leg, your left leg. The farther you go out, the harder to pull it back in. Keep breathing. Keep going. That feels kind of like you're skating. You're doing great. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. come back to center. Hold your squat position with your right heel lifted. Breathe. Find a sense of calm, a sense of peace. Even as your heart's beating a little fast, your muscles might be talking to you. Have another breath. And we'll pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up, shake it out. Really try to target your legs and glutes. You can rewind this and do this leg section another time, maybe even 2 more times. But I'm going to get into upper body strength. So start with your mat, or come back onto your mat. You can have it doubled over for a little extra knee cushion, and then have your hand plates ready. So we'll come into a high plank. Pull your belly and tailbone down so you have one long line from your heels to the crown of your head. And then bring your knees down. So it's different from a tabletop where your hips are over your knees, and hinge forward. So this involves a lot more core and upper body strength. There's a long diagonal line from my tailbone to the crown of my head. So from here, I'm going to do an exercise I call wax on, wax off. If you ever saw The Karate Kid, this will make sense. If not, just follow along. So have an inhale. And then on your exhale, start with your right hand. Extend it out and around, back to center. We'll do the same with the left. Extend it forward, out and around, back to center. Keep it going on your own. So the farther out you extend, the harder your core has to work to pull it back. Keep breathing. Inhale out. Exhale as you pull back up. Inhale out. Exhale in. That's on. Wax off. You got it? You're like, shut up, Elisa. All right. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. This time, lose the plate under your left hand, so your left hand can be a little more stable. Keep the plate under your right hand. I'm actually going to scoot over so I have room away from the wall. Have your hands a little wider than your shoulders. So we're setting up for push-ups. You can do these on your toes or with knees down. So from here, inhale, extend your right arm out. Exhale, push-up. Bring it in and out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale out and bend. Exhale, pull back in. Beautiful. Keep it going. Of course, option to do this on your toes. Whew. That gets real hard real fast. Pick your poison, but stay with it. If you need to rest and come back in, do that. But you're just here for 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Stretch it back. Catch your breath. And we'll get the other side. So bring your right hand to the floor. Plate under your left hand. Again, option for toes, or find that diagonal line. Inhale, extend out. Bend. Exhale, push up. And bring it in. Out. In. Inhale. Exhale. Keep it going. Keep your belly pulled in. And keep breathing. Again, option for toes. Woo. I'm right-handed, so this side might actually feel easier. If you're left-handed, this might be your harder side. You're just here for 4, 3, 2, last 1, stretch it back. Cool, so we've gotten into your upper body. That's better. Now we've gotten your low body, your upper body. Now let's get into your core. So you'll need the 2 plates underneath your feet. I like to bring my hands to your mat. They can be on the floor. With your hands on your mat or the floor, plates underneath your feet, come into a high plank. And we'll get into some pike ups. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your belly up and in. Lift your tailbone to drag your feet towards your hands. Inhale, out. Exhale, pull in. Keep it going. Beautiful. And of course, if you ever need a break, take one. Come back in when you're ready. We're here for 4. We're going to change it in 3, 2, 1. Have a moment, bring your knees down, shake out your arms. We're going to do that another set of those. This time we're going to add in a twist. So bring your hands to your mat. High plank pose, inhale. Exhale, and lift your hips, turn your feet, pull your knees into your chest. Extend out, we'll alternate, other side. Pull in. Inhale, exhale, out, in, out, in. Beautiful. Stay with me. Keep it going. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Bring it down. Shake out your arms. Whew. So already that's a little bit of cardio. We're going to do a little bit more cardio, get that heart rate going. Come on up to a high plank. Plates underneath your feet. Inhale. Exhale, mountain climbers. Pull your knees in, 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 in. So option, if your arms, your wrists get tired, come down to forearms. Keep your tailbone down, gaze out in front of you to maintain length in your spine. Beautiful, let's speed it up. Just for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. It's time to bring your arms behind you. Interlace your fingers and pull, chest expansion. Find your calm, steady breath. We have 2 more sets of mountain climbers, 2 different variations. Come back to your high plank, plates underneath your feet. Inhale. This time, exhale, wide mountain climbers. Slide your right knee up towards your right shoulder. Extend it back. Alternate, left leg up to your left tricep. Send it back. Beautiful. Keep it going. Same options. Your arms, your wrists get tired. Come down to forearms. Tailbone down. Keep breathing. You're just here for 8, 7, faster for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Time. Extend your arms out. Inhale. Exhale. Cross your left arm over your chest. Cross your forearms. Pull in. Stretching out through your back through your shoulders. One more breath here. Other side, extend out, inhale. Exhale, cross your right arm over left. Cross your forearms. Find your breath. One more breath. One more set of mountain climbers. Come back to your high plank. Inhale. This time, twisting mountain climbers. Exhale. Pull right knee to left arm. extend back out. Left arm to right arm, left leg to right arm, extend it back. Keep it going. Again, same option. Come down to forearms, keep your butt low, lift your heart and gaze. Keep it going. Pick up your pace for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, bend your right elbow, pat yourself on the back. Tricep stretch, bring your hand to your elbow, and then gently pull back. So rather than pulling it behind your head, press your head back into your arm, pull your elbow back to isolate the stretch in your tricep. One more breath here. Switch it out. Bend your left arm, grab your left elbow, pull your belly ribs in, press your head back, and breathe. One more breath. And then gently let that go. Set your plates for your feet a little further up. Come down to your back on your mat. I'm actually going to keep mine partially rolled up for this so that I have space. So once you're here, scoot your hips all the way to the edge of your mat. Bring your heels onto your plates, feet hips distance apart, and then slowly lower all the way down to your back. Once you're here, slide your hips all the way to the edge of your mat. Drag your heels back towards your glutes. And then come up to a bridge pose. Keep your gaze up. Wiggle your shoulder blades slightly underneath you. Have a moment here to breathe. And get a stretch in your abdominals that have been working so hard in pretty much everything that we've done today. We have a little bit more glute work. Have an inhale. Big exhale. Keep your hips lifted. This time you can start to engage your glutes to support you. Inhale, extend your right leg long. Exhale, pull it back in. Keep your hips lifted, extend your left leg, inhale. Exhale, pull it in. Beautiful, keep that going. Alternate your legs. Keep your hips lifted. I know they want to droop. Keep fighting, keep going for it. The farther you extend and the slower you go, the more muscle you'll engage. So we're actually going to slow it down for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Gently lower your hips. You can slide your discs out of the way. Come back into a regular bridge pose. Lift up your hips. This time, keep your right heel on the floor. Send your left leg up. Miracle. And then pulse it up. 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 Beautiful. Keep breathing. Keep lifting. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Other leg. Press into your left heel. Send your right leg high and pulse it up. 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 Press your heel into the floor to activate your glute and your hamstring, the back of your left leg. Keep breathing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little side to side. And then bring both feet to the floor. We'll stretch it out from here, cross your right ankle over your left thigh, come into a figure four. Flex your right foot, press your knee away. And if you feel a lot of stretch and sensation here, you can stay. If you want more, bring your hands behind your left thigh and pull in. Go where you can feel a stretch in your outer right glute. Have another breath here. And then inhale, extend your arms out to the sides. You can bend your elbows, make the goalpost. And exhale, supine twist. Let your knees just fall over to the left. You can let them cross. You can feel like a good stretch in your low back and your IT band, the outer leg. But if this feels like too much on your low back, you can uncross, stack your knees, snuggle them up towards your chest. And if it feels okay in your neck, turn your head the opposite direction. One more breath here. And then just gently roll onto your left side. And keep your bottom leg bent for stability or straighten it out. You can let your head rest down. We'll come into a quad stretch. Extend your top leg. Bend your knees so your heel comes towards your glutes. Grab your foot and then press your heel towards your glutes. Energetically press your knee to the wall behind you. And so notice sometimes the knee wants to hike up. Bring it back down. So you're isolating the stretch in your quad and in your hip flexor. Have another breath here. And then come down to your back. You can stay where you are. I'm going to flip around just so I can see you. You can see me. And then we'll get that glute stretch on the other side. So this time, cross your left knee over your left ankle over your right thigh. Flex through your foot, press your knee away. Again, option to stay right here, option to grab behind your thigh and pull in. And breathe. Keep your left foot flexed, protect your ankle, protect your knee. Energetically press your knee away from you to intensify the stretch in your outer left glute. Back to your calm, steady breath. Allow yourself to come back to calm. And have another breath here. Inhale, extend your arms out, either arms bent or straight. Exhale, supine twist to the right. Let your knees just fall over. And again, the cross can feel really good if you're needing more intense of a low back stretch. Can also feel a nice juicy stretch along your outer thigh, your hip, your IT band. But if that feels like too much for your low back, just cross your knees, snuggle them up towards your chest. Turn your head in the opposite direction if that feels okay. So make it a full twist. And allow all your muscles to just release. Allow gravity to do all the work. Have another breath here. And then gently roll onto your right side. Let your head rest down. You can keep your bottom leg bent. It can help for stability. Extend your top leg long. And then bend your knee. Bring your heel towards your glutes. With your top hand, grab your foot. Pull it back. Pull your knee back. So you're getting a stretch in the front of your thigh and your quad and into your hip flexor over here. And again, if your knee starts to pop up, pull it back down. Another full breath here. And slowly come to your back, hug your knees into your chest. And find happy baby pose. Bring your knees wide, feet up. Grab behind your thighs. So keep your tailbone down so your whole spine is supported. If your tailbone stays down, feet stay up, and you grab shins or feet, you can do that. Find a little sway. One last stretch. Stretch out. Get into your inner thighs. And then have another inhale. And exhale, hug everything back in. Squeeze everything into a tight little ball. Give yourself a well-deserved hug. Inhale. And exhale. Shavasana. Come all the way down. Wiggle your shoulders underneath. Let your facial muscles soften. Let everything calm. And allow everything you've been working towards, everything you've been doing in your body, in your mind, let it all integrate. Let it catch up to you. These 2 minutes here of stillness are equally, if not more important than all those minutes of effort you just expended. So I'll be here to guide you out. Use this time to just completely let go, this time just for you. If you have the time, stay in your Shavasana a little bit longer. And if you feel ready to move on, start to slowly bring a little movement to your body, wiggle fingers and toes. Gradually wake yourself up. Stretch it out. Roll to fetal position on one side. And gradually make your way up to a seat. Bring your hands together at your heart and have an inhale. Big open mouth exhale. Have another inhale. And exhale, bow forward. Namaste. Nice job. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate any feedback, any comments, and I look forward to seeing you again. Namaste.